Yo, what is up, Power Up fam? It's your man Justin coming at you with another Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World video. We're going to talk about some new updates that have been released. Let's talk about it. All right. Happy Monday to everyone out there in the Power Up and Dragon Ball universe. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, taking some time to check out this video. Things are moving along. I told you guys it's progressing. It's progressively progressing. You know what I mean? And we are getting closer and closer to the launch of the new Dragon Ball Super Card Game Fusion World format or series of the card game. I currently play the Masters version. Been playing it since before the game technically even came out. Similar to how Fusion World is happening right now, right? Like the demo decks, all that kind of stuff. Starter decks came out early. Had my hands on all that when the game was first announced 7 years ago. But have been playing pretty much since then. Missed about a year and a half of it, but been playing it pretty much the whole time. And Fusion World got announced earlier this year at Gen Con, and it has been a whirlwind of people that feel some type of way about the game. They like it, some don't like it. Some people think the old version or the previous version or Masters is going to die out. I disagree. Maybe you know, you guys can go back and watch one of my previous videos where I was having some conversations with one of the big pioneers and people has a close relationship with Bandai. That's not what they want, and they don't want the game to die. Like, that's not what Bandai is trying to do. That's not what they're doing. It's up to us as the players, man, to just continue to support, man, and just gotta keep rolling with the punches sometimes, man. And they may give us things that you like, and some things you don't like. That's just the way it is, man. But either way, that's not why we're here. That might be another video, but Fusion World is coming up, and things are rolling out. Leaks are happening, especially in Japan, because this game will be unlike Masters. Masters is not in Japan. That variation of the game is not in Japan. But the Japanese developers with Bandai wanted to make a universal global game, right, for the Dragon Ball Super card game and make it a super big household name. And I think they're going to do really well with this, man. I really do. Because not only does this game come out in February 2024 physically, but it also has a digital release as well in February, to where we will be able to play on PC with digital characters, like almost like, I wouldn't say Tenkaichi type style, but more like Xenoverse style characters and models and stuff like that. It just looks really cool. So, but we're going to talk about some of the teasers that came out today. Teaser 1, we're going to look at right here. This is the blue, some of the blue cards. Brand new art has finally dropped for us to see. I'm assuming the people that were at New York City Comic-Con, they were probably able to see this physically in person, some of these cards. But we have the blue cards right here, man. We have Gotenks and we have Vegeta. We got all these new looking arts right here for the most part. There's one or two that you can kind of see in Masters a little bit, but there's only but so many variations of poses and things. I think sometimes you can get a lot of them just get close just because. Yeah, we see the art right here. We got Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you got Goten, you got Gotenks, Adult Gohan. Looks like the Majin Buu arc practically for blue, and Vegeta will be the leader for that starter deck. All right, so these are all from the starter decks. These are not cards that will be in the set 1. Now, some of these cards will obviously be commons and uncommons within the set, but some of these will be starter exclusives. I'm assuming probably that 5-drop, 5-cost Vegeta and the 4-drop Gotenks. Pretty sure those will be starter deck exclusives. Potentially even those white cards down in the bottom right. As you can see, those are Vegeta's like Final Flash and Big Bang Attack maybe, or I can't remember what the other card was in the demo deck. But yeah, so those name cards possibly of each character. Each starter deck comes with the character's like finishing move, it looks like. Cards, extra cards to kind of boost your attacks and whatnot. That have the art of the main character of the starter deck performing their finishing move, which I think is really cool to put in starter decks, man. It's just fun. It's just fun to be able to be your leader and then throw out a card that does the Final Flash or Kamehameha and stuff like that. Like, it's super dope. So this is blue. I think the card art on these are just generic. They're, you know what I mean? And there was a lot of people talking at Gen Con about, man, I hope they're going to make the art so much better and nobody's going to want to play Masters and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, I mean, well, here you go. Like, this is kind of a generic, simple looking approach to the cards. It's not over dramatic. It's not so crazy where, you know, like Masters is. A lot of the art, especially in the SPRs and the secret rares. Now, granted, we have not seen any of that here, but I do hope they're equally nice. I hope we have a equal, because some people may not want to play Masters and just play this one, and they deserve. I mean, you know, you deserve to have nice cards. And then plus, it's like Dragon Ball collection, man. Just keep giving me nice, shiny, beautiful Dragon Ball card art cards. You know what I'm saying? That I can play with no matter what version of the game I'm playing. Because just Dragon Ball deserves that, period. You know what I mean? That's just me. So I'm excited about this, man. And I'm gonna be playing both, by the way. I'm playing both card games, period. So I'm not picking just Fusion World. Red. Goku will be the leader for the red archetype and starter deck. And here we go. We can see Super Saiyan Blue, Goku. You got Gohan. Obviously, this is going to be Dragon Ball Super. Looks like the Tournament of Power type vibes is what I'm getting from this. So I'm excited about this, man. I love Goku. I'm a huge Goku fan. Like, respect the Vegeta, respect the Broly. Goku's the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Fusions, we're talking about fusions. Gogeta all day. So gotta run with my man Goku. I'm excited to try out more of this. The starter deck it's pretty good. I like the new way that they did the leader, being able to give any card, not just red cards, +5 boost. I think is really cool. That'll open up some doors for some fun plays. And if you want to run like multicolored cards in your deck, or not multicolored, but multiple colors within the deck, it opens it up some, maybe. So I'm excited about that. Red looks cool. Nothing super crazy, but it is cool to see the unique art. Because I remember, you know, when the demo decks came out, everybody from Masters was looking and be like, oh my god, they recycled the art, it's literally the same thing. And I'm like, bro, like, they've already said they're going to change the art. They're going to change it. They've said these are just fillers to hold placements before they release the official looks. And these are the first official looks at the art for the starter decks and some of the set, probably. So yeah, I'm excited, man. These don't look bad. I mean, they look cool. It's got the basic characters on it. I'm excited to see how the foiling patterns look on some of these like starter exclusives. So red for Goku. We got green. Green actually surprised me right here. I'll tell you why. Because this is supposed to be, I think, OG Broly for this leader. But we do get the Dragon Ball Super Broly in this deck, which is pretty cool to see. We've only seen the Goku and Vegeta starter decks based off the demo decks. So being able to see these last two, I think is going to be really cool. And so seeing Turles and Dragon Ball Super Broly inside of the starter deck is really cool. I think that's a really cool look and approach to this starter deck. And I think you even see, is that Raditz down there? We got Raditz, King Vegeta. It's just a retro Saiyan deck. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here for it. I like it. And then you, of course, got Broly's Dragon Ball Z Broly, his finisher move cards down at the bottom. So that's going to be fun. Very, very curious to see how that deck's going to run, man, because it ramps apparently or something. So it's going to be very interesting to see a green deck when we're used to seeing it mill cards. It's going to go like, or not mill, it's going to take cards from your opponent's hand. It's meant to burn the cards from your hand in green. Like, that's one of the biggest draws to green, is being hand destruction. But in this, it's like, ramping? Okay. We're switching it up in Fusion World. Yellow. Yellow's just Frieza, man. And Frieza always is yellow. This is the one that just stayed the same because Bandai is, you know, yellow players, apparently. Maybe. Toasty! That was way louder than I wanted it to be. I'm so sorry. Sound effects gone wrong. Let's try that again. Toasty! Shots fired at Bandai for being nothing but yellow players. But they always make yellow so busted, man. At least in Masters, yellow's always been so freaking good and so strong. So we'll see how Frieza's gonna be. But we have the basic kind of Frieza army type situation. You got all the different forms of Frieza, Dodoria. You got everybody, man. King Cold, you got, you know, and we got the finisher, the 2 white cards on the right side, the extra cards for like Death Ball and Death Beam and stuff like that. So pretty interesting to see, man. I'm excited to see where this game goes. I'm excited to see just kind of what happens next in the Fusion World arc as things begin to slowly creep into November and December months, and we get to see apparently, like, you know, the open beta is coming. I'm hoping we get it sometime in November. That would be awesome, so we could play it for like a month or so and just get some really good experience and give the developers plenty of ample feedback and responses to try and make this launch in February as seamless as possible. So when we do get our decks and we do get our booster packs and we start putting our codes in, our code cards in, that it allots us just off the jump seamless gameplay, because we're definitely going to be streaming and playing a lot of Fusion World here on this channel, right? Over on Twitch, probably even on YouTube we'll be doing it, probably multi-streaming. So it will be a good time, man. So I'm excited, man. You guys let me know what you think about Fusion World and how you feel about some of these cards. I know they're not the most, if you're coming from Masters, it's probably like, oh my gosh, they don't look all crazy over the top like they do over there. I want it, and it's like, bro, we don't know yet. Let's just, but based off what we're seeing right now, it looks cool. It looks cool. I don't think it's like mind-blowingly crazy yet, but I'm excited to see what the future holds, because we still have a lot of cards to still see from the set. We don't even know what the leaders look like. We don't even know, like, there's alt art leader cards and stuff like that apparently. Like, so I don't know. There's a lot of new things happening in Fusion World, so I'm excited to see it. Definitely ready for the open beta. But let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to, and talk to you guys next time, man. Love you guys. Power yourself up, power up those around you, and go out into the world and make a difference. Love you guys. Peace.